You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Alan Caddick.
So,
please.
back to the cat, my story.
Yeah, what's this about a cat?
I found a dead cat in our front garden last week. A black cat.
Aww.
And
does this need sad bed music?
It was just as we were leaving for work, so it was on the Friday, and thought, what do you do? It was quite a big cat as well. I thought, I couldn't really be bothered at the time because I was just leaving for work. So I'll leave it there. Maybe someone will find it and come and get it. Maybe a bird will swoop down and take it or something. That sort of thing.
What, an eagle or something?
You got a pelican in your name.
Yeah, the Bedfordshire eagle.
So it was definitely dead.
It can crush a man's skull.
Did you check for a pulse? Did you check for a pulse or?
No, check for a pulse.
Was it definitely dead?
It was definitely dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you at least poke it with a stick?
It could have been asleep. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, we come back from work. It was still there. Oh, God's sake. So I thought,
Where's that pelican?
I've got to get rid of it, I thought, I'm not burying it, so I thought I'll just chuck it in the bin.
Oh! I'm not going to bury it, so I'll chuck it in the bin.
Right, okay.
You should never do that.
Okay, what would you do? What do you do? What is the thing?
You call animal control.
Yeah, what do they do?
They pick
Chuck it in the bin.
Do they?
Oh, no. My dad actually threw a cat into our bin and we had the council complain.
That's right. So I went out. I went to the back garden, got myself a spade and a black bin bag, and I went outside to the front. And all of a sudden, every man and person in the world was out front, and I'm standing there with a spade and a black bin bag, and a dead cat next to me. So it's quite obvious what was going to happen.
You're the cat killer.
And then the people were like, "Oh, the cat," and I was like, yeah, it's dead, isn't it?" And
although I haven't checked for a pulse.
And suddenly, acting concerned, I said, "Oh, do you know who it belongs
Suddenly
to?"
concerned. Like, you didn't give a toss before that.
Yeah, more like, do you know who it belongs to?
Yeah,
Dumped it in my garden.
My next door neighbour, who had just conveniently come out. Well, why did everyone come out? Like they knew what I was doing. They smelt the intention. Was to. Anyway, the next door
They
neighbour
can smell
said,
a funeral in the air.
"Yeah, there be death in the air." I don't know why to do it now.
Do you live in Cornwall?
Yeah, and the next door neighbour
Look at him, he's got a dead cat on his porch.
The next door neighbour said, "Oh." The woman across the way, who just happened to be out as well, said, he said, "Oh, she's got cats." And I said, "Oh, okay." So I put the spade and the black bin bag down, and I went over and said, "Oh, excuse me, have you got a cat?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, there's a dead black cat in my front garden." And he was like, "Oh no, really?" And then she sort of come with me to the front garden. And she went, put her hand over her mouth, like all shot. Sooty! And she bent down next to the cat, and she was all teary-eyed and stuff like that. And I didn't know what to say. Sooty the cat. And I'm not going to go into what I was thinking at the time, but I didn't really know what.
No, I want to know what you're thinking at the time.
I was laughing at the time. I didn't. I wasn't.
Sooty's dead, allegedly. Check for a pulse.
Yeah. So she's bent
Poor
down.
Mrs. Miggins over the road is upset.
Mrs. Yeah, and she she's sat down sort of down beside the cat and like, oh my God, like I said, oh, can I sort of go away and call someone? I was like, yeah, you go and take your time. It's you do what you need to do. And so I went into the house. About an hour later, she come by and said, oh, she goes, oh no, Sooty's come back. It's not my cat. So I'm like, oh man. So I'm thinking, I thought she was going to take the cat away in that. Like, no.
So hang on, you've still got a dead cat in the garden. It wasn't Sooty.
No.
At least woman's grieved. You've given her the fright of her life over a cat.
You horrible person.
The kids were crying, all this sort of stuff. So out come the spade and the black bin bag again.
Well, the neighbour's still there.
Yeah, but it's still light.
Still gathered round. Like
I thought, right, I won't do this. I won't do it now. I'll wait. So it got dark. It was about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Got the spade and two black bin bags. Thought I better double them up. He was a big boy.
In case it wakes
He was
up.
like a small panther.
in case it wakes up.
So I thought, right, I knew it had only been there for a day or so. I thought, how is this?
Only been there for a day or so?
Yeah, as in, like, we spotted it that morning. It could have been there from the night before.
And it took till 10 o'clock at night to bury the poor thing.
Yeah, but it was at work during the day.
Oh, fair enough.
I thought the eagle was going to come down and take it.
Yeah. And by this time, Sooty's come back to life.
So I'm thinking, if I put the shovel underneath it, is it going to explode in a bag of cat pus or something? It was quite the opposite. I put a spade underneath. It was rock solid, where it'd gone all stiff.
So rigor mortis are saying.
Yeah. So it was complete. It was cat shaped and stiff. So trying to get that into a black bin bag was incredibly difficult. Like he had a long bushy tail. Was like coming. It was like sticking out of the bag and everything. It was like a bloody nightmare.
Please tell your neighbours are still there watching.
Vic suggested, because of the rigor mortis, that she could have thrown it in the air like a boomerang or something. It would have come back at us.
This. Thrown it in the air.
Anyway, I bagged up, chucked it in the bin.
It's Friday, it's bin day.
No one come for it. The next day I was worried that I thought, like, old Mrs. Miggins, whatever you just called her a minute ago, would come back and say, what do you do with a cat? I was like, yep, yes, good send off. Yeah. Just a few close friends and family around. Yeah, we've got a vicar in and all that sort of stuff. So that was it.
Oh, it feels
my
right.
dead cat story.
It feels right.